in the game's pretty sweet.
This is a good time to be a tight end, like a move tight end, the way the NFL is sort of trending that way, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, tight end's a prime position right now to be, and I'm just glad it's now.
How do you look at your game? What do you bring to a team in the pass game?
Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty good yards after catch, and just being able to make people miss, and I mean, just doing good plays and great plays.
How does sports psychologist help you get through the injury?
Yeah, I mean, they just kind of talked to me, said I mean, just help me through some things because injuries are always tough, and I mean, I just wanted to come back and play, so it's kind of worked through it.
Brock, who have you met so far?
I don't know. It's hard to remember all the teams. About 15 teams.
Brock is one of those 15 teams, the Colts.
Yeah.
Brock, he played against
Brian McClendon and the job that he's going to do in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, I think he'll do great. He was awesome at Georgia. I mean, I loved having him around, and he helped out a lot.
I feel like there's always something working. Run blocking wise, probably going to be technique. Sometimes wide. You don't always.
Yeah, we watched a bunch of film with him at Georgia, kind of film study and see what he does good. And yeah, I mean, it was awesome to watch a rookie tight end come in there and ball out.
Brock.
He does a lot of the little things well. I mean, route running wise, just gets open. I mean, that's what you got to do.
Are you a Gronkowski guy, Kelsey guy, or Kittle guy?
I mean, I grew up watching Gronk. I love watching Gronk, and I mean, he's kind of like a huge role model, I guess, for me. Just looking at him when I was growing up, and then also love watching Kittle and Kelsey.
You had a chance to talk to Gronk.
A little bit at Super Bowl. I mean, not really. Just a pick. I mean, I just want to go to a place I'm wanted and really be used, and yeah, just hopefully have a good rookie season.
Brock, you're being talked about as sort of a can't-miss prospect, but what area of your game would you say that you need to improve upon? And have you met with the Bengals as well?
Yeah, I've met with the Bengals, and I think one of the things I can improve upon is kind of secondary reaction when I'm blocking, like getting engaged with somebody and they spin or something, and just being able to reset and re-engage.
And how do you think your game will translate to the Bengals offense?
I mean, hopefully well. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Brock, you played against Anthony Richardson in college. What do you remember seeing from him on the field in that game, and what have you seen from him in the next level that may be intriguing to play with him?
Yeah, I mean, I just remember him being just a freak athlete, big dude, fast, and I mean, he was tough to bring down for our defense over there, and I mean, he's a baller. So yeah, it's exciting.
Are the Patriots one of the teams that you met?
No, I haven't met with them.
Have you spoken to the Buccaneers at all yet?
I have not. No.
Brock, are teams asking you about your ankle?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it was an injury that happened this year, so they're obviously asking about it and everything. But yeah, it's 100%.
Brock, I don't know. First year there, the last year there.
Yeah, I met with the Bears, and I mean, love watching Cole Kmet. I mean, he does a great job in all aspects of the game, being tight end. So yeah, it'd be exciting.
Brock.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think just all those guys at the next level will bring something different, and just be able to develop my game in new ways, and hopefully translate me and get me integrated into the next level.
Brock, do you have a favorite route that you like to run, and if so, why?
I mean, that's tough to say. I like catching the ball, like just in the flat and stuff, and making things happen. I mean, that's fun to me. Yeah, I met with the Broncos, and I thought it went well and everything, and yeah, I mean, I'd be excited anywhere that wants to pick it. I don't know. It was just kind of fun. I just like being out there, and yeah, it was good. Yeah, I met with a couple of those teams down there, and yeah, it was good.
Brock, when you met with the Bears, they've been doing a little competition drill. Did you choose darts or putting?
Oh, I didn't get to do that.
You didn't do that?
No.
Okay.
I wish.
Okay.
Brock, when you've talked to teams or when you hear people, do you think that your blocking is what they're most concerned with? They know you can catch and run. Are more teams concerned or interested in how you're going to develop as a blocker or not a complete tight end?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I mean, I put some good things on film, blocking wise too. So, I mean, yeah, they can honestly help me a lot with technique, and we'll see how it translates to the next level.
Brock, when teams have been going over film in your meetings, is there any part of your game that they've been picking at or criticizing?
Yeah, I mean, I'd just say, well, one of the things, for example, is like secondary action, like I mentioned earlier, like when I get engaged in defensive end spins or something, and be able to re-engage and just sustain the block.
Brock, what do you think is your best trait as a tight end?
I'd say just run after the catch. I think I do a pretty good job at that, and I mean, it's just a good part of the game.
Brock, do you prefer to how much Jordan really helped you as a prospect and were able to build over your career there?
Yeah, Georgia helped me, I mean, a ton. I mean, obviously, we were going against first-round dudes in defense every single day in practice, so that, like, just that kind of development, going against that kind of competition every day really kind of improved my game and helped me out.
Brock, do you prefer to play in the slot or as an inline tight end?
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. Wherever I'm needed, wherever I need to go.
You're obviously physically gifted. How important is it to you to do the little stuff behind the scenes, film study, extra reps after practice, things like that?
Yeah, I think that's just super important for anyone's game. I mean, just be able to get in the film room and watch your opponent, see what they do, see their tendencies, and I mean, just know what they're going to do before you're going to do it.
Generally, the tight end is the quarterback's best friend, right? The safety blanket. How important is it to you to build that rapport with your quarterback and become that guy for him?
Yeah, I mean, it's you have to have a good relationship with the quarterback, build trust, and that kind of comes through reps and practice and everything. So, yeah, I'll try to work on that first place I go.
Just to be clear, you said you may not be working out here. You delay it till pro day, or what was the?
You guys have this?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow.
Is it a health issue, or is it just a decision on whether you're?
No, just kind of personal decision.
Good. Good. So at the Senior Bowl, you mentioned wanting to play with the Titans or considering entering the Titans. One, what brought that? Have you met with them? If so, what was that like?
Yeah, I met with the Titans, and it went good. I thought. I mean, it's a lot of moving around and a lot of seeming like repetitive stuff. So I mean, just answering those core questions and watching film and kind of just let them know about my football knowledge.
And what made you interested in them? You said it earlier. What made you interested in them?
I mean, I just kind of mentioned it like that's a cool place to live, like Nashville, Tennessee.
I'm talking to my buddy.
You said, what's the question? Sorry. Oh, that was sweet. I mean, I grew up watching him, and him and Brady just dominate defense. So I mean, it was really cool being able to meet him and everything like that.
Brock, you poked fun at yourself with your public speaking. How tough a part of the combine is this for you, and how glad are you to get to the drill work and the football again?
Yeah, I mean, it's not my favorite thing, but I mean, it's part of it. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like I've gotten better at it since I started back my freshman year.
What was the hardest part of getting used to all the attention and all the cameras and the microphones in Georgia?
I don't know. I just kind of got used to it, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just did a bunch of X-rays, MRIs, stuff like that, and then obviously gonna have a physical and everything later today, I think, and yeah, just make sure it's all good. Oh, it'd be pretty sweet. I mean, he's one of the best of all time dude at quarterback, and it'd be cool to learn under him and just play with him and hopefully learn some stuff.
How big was getting in those big games for you?
Sorry, what?
Like the big game experience, how important was that for you in developing as a player?
Yeah, I mean, I love playing in the big games. It's, I mean, biggest stage. It's always fun. It always makes it more fun, more competitive. So I always love going out there and playing.
Brock, the most fun of the whole NFL draft evaluation process since you left Georgia, what's the most fun thing you've done or gotten to enjoy?
I'd say being here. I mean, it's just kind of you kind of think about it when you're growing up. You watch it on TV, and it's just kind of cool being here and just kind of. I mean, just being here is cool. I don't know.
Flashbacks to the national title game. What do you remember when you saw that building?
Yeah, I mean, that was the first thing I thought of when I walked in the doors again into Lucas Oil. I mean, it was really cool. It looks a lot bigger from the stands than on the field. So.
talked to those guys quite a bit. Actually, a couple weeks ago, I was talking to us.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting to see those young guys balling out because obviously my rookie year's coming up, and I'd like to do the same thing. So it'd be good to kind of learn from those dudes and learn from what they did and what worked well. So, yeah, I'm excited. No, I have. Well, informally, yeah. It was good. I mean, just all the same stuff, just getting to know me and football knowledge and all that.
Rock, what would you tell a team that's maybe trying to decide between you and one of this year's wide receivers, maybe in the top 10? Like, what's the case to take Brock Bowers ahead of a wideout?
Yeah, I mean, I'd just say versatility. I mean, I can kind of feel like I can kind of do it all and be a mismatch for defenses.
Brock, have you met with the Dolphins?
Best advice. I just say that. I mean, people said to just take it in. I've been trying to do that. No matter what it is, whether I'm just sitting around waiting, just know that. I mean, this is what I've been looking forward to pretty much my whole life, and just wanting to move on to the next level. So I mean, it's pretty cool just looking around and seeing all this stuff.
Brock, you've been really unassuming and humble throughout the
I mean, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, there's always a lot going on, but yeah, just trying to enjoy as much as I can.
Brock, you've been pretty unassuming and humble throughout your career. Are you that way on the football field too, or is there any trash talking here?
I mean, it's part of the game a little bit here and there, but nothing too crazy. No, I'm not huge into talking.
Brock, what do you think you've improved the most from your freshman year to your junior season?
Yeah, I'd just say just my overall football knowledge and just kind of seeing what defense they're going to do before they do it, and just knowing what I should do when I see stuff.
Brock, have you met with the Dolphins, and what do you think of their system?
I'm not formally met with the Dolphins, but yeah, I mean, they air the ball out. They do a really good job on offense, so it'd be exciting.
Brock, you come from a family of with a lot of sports in their background. How did that support system help you in this process?
Yeah, I mean, they've been just super supportive. I mean, just can't thank them enough for everything they've done for me, and especially my parents. They've just kind of supported me through the whole process, and just no matter what's coming, I know they'll be behind me.
Brock, what way did you play out last year, and maybe where are you most comfortable operating at?
Yeah, last year I played around 235, maybe a little bit more some weeks. I mean, kind of fluctuates a little bit between 235 and a little bit higher. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I've been trying to just gradually build up my weight and play higher every year.
Can you keep your speed at a higher weight, do you think, if you're 245 or 250? Is that something that's possible? Or?
I think so, yeah.
If the Chicago Bears were to draft you, what could you tell the fans about the player and person that they're going to get if you were to come here?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm kind of one of those no-issue dudes. I mean, I'm not going to cause any off-field issues, obviously, and then I'm just a competitor. I love to compete, and just want to do it at the highest level.
If I didn't take this as serious as I could, and I kind of.
Oh, it'd be pretty sweet. I mean, he's already did it at USC, and I mean, hopefully he translates well to the next level, and yeah, it'd be pretty awesome to be with another top rookie like that.
Brock, being close by, when you pick up George Kittle, do you have to see it all after that?
Yeah, I love watching him. I mean, we do some sort of film study stuff at Georgia, and I love watching him play and try to learn some things off of his game. I have not, no. I hope so, yeah. Of course, yeah.
Brock, just to clarify on your meeting with the Colts, was it a formal meeting, and who all was in that room?
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a formal meeting, and I mean, they seem to have pretty much everyone in there. There's probably about 15 to 20 people in those meetings.
Tight end coach Tom Manning comes from he's got a vast college background. Did you guys get into talk and shop, and what was like that, being able to talk to someone who's very familiar with the college game?
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, it's always good to talk to people with good football knowledge. You can always try to learn something, and I mean, they'll critique your game when you're watching film with them too. So I mean, it's always good.
Hey, Brock, how much did you work with Todd Monken? I know when he came in, he put some different things in. Talk about that process when you came in and Georgia started adding some things to the tight end position.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Monk did a great job at Georgia, and he did a good job at Baltimore this year too. Yeah, I mean, he was able to add some things into my game and do some smaller technique stuff that helped me a lot.
Did you have a favorite player? Was it the jet sweep or any of the stuff you put in that you really enjoyed him call?
Yeah, obviously it's fun to get the ball in my hands behind, like running the ball or however it is. But yeah, I mean, yeah, whatever it is.
Hey, Brock, the NFL requires you to be 3 years out of high school to go in the draft. If you could have gone in a year ago, is that something you would have considered?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I never was in that position, so I don't really know. I mean, I think it was pretty good. It could have been a little bit better if we would have won it last year, but yeah, it happens. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I was able to kind of pass on a little bit of work ethic to the guys behind me and just hopefully show them the way so they can just keep passing it down.
Tight end tends to be a kind of difficult transition for some rookies. I guess what gives you confidence that you can come in and be kind of an early impact guy for a team?
Yeah, I think I'm a pretty quick learner. I feel like in the meeting room I can be able to translate it well to the field, and I think that'll help me a lot through learning the playbook and just kind of learning all those little things in the NFL.
What was the toughest SEC road trip you played?
Oh man, I mean either Auburn or Tennessee. Tennessee was probably the loudest one after this last year when they scored in the first play. It's crazy loud.
What about Auburn that made it so tough?
I don't know, it was just always hostile and always loud.
Brock, have you been with the Chargers yet? And what's your relationship like with Jim Harbaugh from your recruiting days?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
What's your relationship like with Jim Harbaugh from the recruiting days? And have you met with the Chargers yet?
Oh yeah, I met with the Chargers the other night, and yeah, I mean me and Coach Harbaugh were talking a little bit about when we played them in 2021 and when he was recruiting and stuff. So it was cool to see him again and get to talk to him. Man, that's tough. I don't know. I mean, he's a great coach, and he'll coach you really hard. He'll get in you, but he loves you at the end of the day. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. Speaking of, we lost a lot of older guys.
Oh, get on me? Oh man. I mean, nothing really too bad. I usually, for the most part, was the one getting yelled at over the loudspeaker. So yeah. No, I never did.
When it comes to running routes, how comfortable are you freelancing and going and looking for the soft spots and zones, things like that?
Yeah, that's where I think I improved a lot throughout my years at Georgia. I mean, just being able to feel out coverages and feel out the soft spots and be able to throttle in those windows and make plays.
Brock, what would you say about Carson Beck? I know he's got another year at Georgia, but what do you expect to see from him, and what do you think we might see him do next year going in the draft?
Yeah, I mean, I have high expectation for him. I mean, he got better every single game next year. I'm excited to see what he does this year.
Brock, a lot of the run blocking stuff, definitely, especially later in the year, was fun. They got matchup situations.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I can bring a lot to an offense, like just being able to kind of just be a do-it-all kind of guy. That's how I hope to be used, like I was at Georgia. So, yeah.
What is it that makes you feel like you're too big for DB that you get to run off the ball right here? There's no.
I don't know. I don't know. What makes you feel?
What is it that makes you feel like you're too good for DBs to cover, too fast for linebackers?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like I can just kind of more or less out physical certain DBs and then also outrun more big and physical linebackers.
Brock, do you think you're a better fit with a quarterback that's going to look to you downfield and make those plays stretch the field, or do you think you're a better fit with a quarterback that's going to find you in open space and let you work with the ball in your hand after the catch?
Yeah, I feel like I can do both pretty well. And, I mean, I did both at Georgia pretty well, so I mean, hopefully I can do a little bit of both. All right, cool. Thank you.
Thanks, Brock.